Alright guys, West Ham United have just beaten Manchester United by a goal to nil in the League Cup third round, is it? Yeah, third round. Through a goal from Manuel Lanzini, and it was a brilliant run from Ryan Fredericks from right back. Although it's, to be honest, as good as run as it was, Diogo Dallo, not Diogo Dallo, who was it? Alex Telles sort of defended it poorly, let Fredericks get past him far too easily. And at Old Trafford, it's a bit of a weird pitch because as soon as you go past the byline or the sideline, there's like a curve off the pitch where it's a slight slope downhill, and then I can remember quite a few players getting injured from situations like that, where you're having to sprint to keep the ball in play, which Fredericks did, and then you're having to stop all of a sudden because not only are the advertising boards very close to the pitch, but on it at Old Trafford you've even got you've got the slope to contend with as well, and it is a bit of a hazard to players because you can't just run straight and stop yourself on the advertising board. You have to run down and instantly slow down, which any person who's like sprinted before, pretty much anyone knows that if you're going at full speed, it's impossible to completely stop within 2 or 3 paces. And Fredericks injured himself from that, tried to carry on, but ended up getting substituted after about 15-20 minutes. And he did manage to pull it back for Manuel Lanzini, and he just stroked it into the bottom left corner and made it 1-0, only goal of the game. And Manchester United didn't really create any out-and-out chances throughout the first half. Juan Mata had a corner which came back to him, and the keeper was off his line because he went to punch the ball, and Mata tried to strike it from an incredibly tight angle, and it was a brilliant strike, and it looked as though it either came off the bar or Areola did really well to come back on his line and tip it onto the bar. It was a brilliant strike, and Areola did really well to get back. If he didn't touch it, he still did well to get back in time. It was incredible reflexes. Lingard also had a shot that had to be saved. It was a decent strike, but other than that, there weren't really much else in the first half, really. Manchester United dominated in terms of possession, but West Ham probably had the better chances in the game. Although Mason Greenwood, when he did come on in the second half, he made a massive difference. They just look a lot more direct, and he probably had the best chance for Manchester United in the game. It was a quick 1-2 with Donny van de Beek, and Van de Beek played a lovely ball over the top. Greenwood took it down quite well, but unfortunately it just didn't quite fall on his stride. He did really well to get it down at all, to be fair, because it was going overhead, and he managed to prod it towards goal, but Areola managed to save it. And I think it was Issa Diop did just enough to sort of put him off as well. And then really that was Manchester United's only real goal scoring opportunity. Even in the second half as well. At the end of the game, there was a statistic that United had something like 28 shots, but there can't have been that many shots that were realistically going to go in. But West Ham did have 2 very good chances towards the end of the game. The first coming from a ball over the top to Yarmolenko. He managed to take a touch past Dean Henderson, had quite a fair bit of the goal to aim at. It was a tight angle, especially as you have to consider that he was sort of cutting in on himself, but he only managed to hit it against the post. And right at the end of the game, Mark Noble has an opportunity. For some reason, my camera keeps going to the left, so if I put it that way, hopefully by the end of the video it should fully go back into place, so then I won't have to do it again. Anyway, Mark Noble had an opportunity at the end of the game. It was a good counter-attack by West Ham, although then again Manchester United had just thrown everybody forward at that point, and I think it was only Eric Bailly back defending. Jared Bowen managed to thread it through to Mark Noble. Mark Noble probably never sprinted that fast in his life since about 2011 at least. He managed to get there, but you can tell this isn't a player who's used to getting in one-on-one positions with the goalkeeper. He didn't take it in his stride at all. He could have taken it in his stride and hit it with his left foot. He tried to get around the ball and sort of hit it with his right foot when it was it would have been much easier for him to hit it with his left, and ended up just a tame shot straight at Dean Henderson and a fairly simple save. But anyway, West Ham through, United are out, and the fourth round draw's thrown up a few interesting ties. West Ham host Man City. Arsenal have got Leeds. I can't remember who Tottenham have got. I think Leicester have got Brighton. Liverpool have got Preston away. And that's all I can remember from I haven't got the draw in front of me or anything. But, there's a couple of interesting games there. I think I got the two main interesting games in Arsenal Leeds and West Ham v Man City. But yeah, anyway, they should be interesting, and it's another month yet until they're played. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.